guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Spartans will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard. Three-yard gain. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always stepped up and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players in this game are ready to do.
Pulls it in. It's Klein. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Underwood. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Spartans' offense will go to work for the first time. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head, that will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on the line, it's really nice to have that.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The hand to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker, it's Kelly. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Childs. Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Spartans will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty! They grab the early lead. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Power football with the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Using his legs, it's Haynes. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Got him downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. A shot toward the end zone. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Swings it out to his running back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Dropping back, it's Childs. Fires to the wideout. Brought it over the middle, it's McCray. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
That's caught. It's Kelly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be fourth down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Marshall. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They are willing to roll the dice, going for it. Fourth and short from the 41. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a third and long. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Belly. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And here comes the offense on second down. The give on the option. Finding an escape route. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on
open field on the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Trying play action. It's on target and complete. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. To the ground to try to move the chains. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Spartans trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Throws to the tight end. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Down to the 16-yard line, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Here's a heat. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. He lets one fly deep. He's got it on the outside. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Dropping back, it's Childs. Gets it out quickly. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. Makes his man miss. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. With the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The play action fake. A little release to the back. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sparty has stretched out this lead, guys, and they can almost taste showing off that Paul Bunyan Trophy.
And imagine the Spartan fans right now just going bananas. Go green, go white. Talking about Michigan all year long. They win so many games. Poor old Michigan State. And what are they doing? Taking care of business.
Yeah, no doubt. They're the school here in state that's usually playing with a chip on their shoulder. They don't recruit as well as Michigan. Michigan's had more success in conference play in recent years, but Michigan State showed up. They look like the big brother in this game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. And the returner will be knocked down. So here comes the Michigan offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse. He's got it down the left. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. And you just saw just 2 seasons ago, when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Wolverines come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on third down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Kelly. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. Pulled down for the tackle.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker, and he's able to win up front. He sees the gap, he's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
Trying to do it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now adjusting. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Off play action. Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line get...
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Child. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
They kick it away on fourth down. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He fires one deep over the middle. And here's the third interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Pressure coming. They wrap him up, and boy, that comes when the defense needed it the most. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Spartans will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. On the move. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
The I just love when running backs make those decisions. And when they get close to the sideline, some will take that advantage and step out of bounds not to get hit. But I love when they do like this and stick your foot in the ground, get downhill, get some positive yards because it helps your offense on the next down.
He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Spins away from the defense. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the right. Running to Green. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. So in this one, it's little brother playing like big brother and flexing their muscles as Michigan State will take the Paul Bunyan Trophy back to the banks of the Red Cedar. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
New notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details. Silver trophy. Play now. Complete any matchup via Play Now across all 136 teams. Total trophy progress. 3%. Esports College Football 26. ps5. Accessories. Profile. Home. Switcher. 2 of 11. PS5. Close game. PS5. Please wait. Esports College Football 26.
It's in the game.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Gators will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio State's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team down there to down the punt, and they'll spot it just inside the 45. Florida's offense will get the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his magic?
Oh, he's got some space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They're going back to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. The give on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Gators are flying down the field. Using his legs, it's ball. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Power football with the run. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third and goal, and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Lagway. Looking to get it in. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box and getting the big stop.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
It's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Gets the first himself. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Gators sending the offense back to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Brought down at the 30-yard line, it's a gain of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Sturdivant. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Gators have this offense rolling. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2. It'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right down the middle. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. A jet sweep pass. Trying to get it in. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barrel in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Florida! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The quick out. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Sayin. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well, and you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking for space, it's Ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it behind the line, it's Hansen. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Gators come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the ground, and he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stopped on 1st down, they'll try it again from the 2.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Lagway. Touchdown Gators! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to get it himself. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Boom. He's got the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught close to the marker, it's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds.
Break. Single. Get set.
They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure.
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's going to run it. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game, running the ball, just thinks every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot, because it looked to me like he had a guy open downfield.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wilson. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. He turns that loose down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the 1st down. The fake is an absolute disaster. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Let's go.
And the Gators are threatening on 1st and goal.
Get ready.
Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it inside the 30. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Buys a little time with his feet. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Well, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time, and you got misdirection and so many things to look at, and the quarterback can throw it. But when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
Coming out with it, it's ball. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Gets the back moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Webb. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to the ground. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Finds his tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better, but that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And the try is no good. And the missed field goal leaves the lead at 23.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is good. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off-play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Sturdivant. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off the play fake. Avoids pressure. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hansen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Gators will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find...
Lets it fly! And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Finds a tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. A pickup of 8 now to convert this third and 2. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw again. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Gonna run it, it's Jackson. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Fakes the grab. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because Normally I would tell you, well, the number one team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt, but after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still a lot of time to do some great things in front of them. Today was a disappointing day.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Welsh. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Colorado's offense will take the field first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Salter. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw again. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. And the Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayden. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back. Closing space and get...
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They're going to run it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Makes the catch. It's Rivers. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Yellow Jackets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback will keep it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's King. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man. It's Rutherford. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down, and that's a live ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
New notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it on the outside. Running free. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense. They send it downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll throw on third down. Throwing right. Picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Georgia Tech had great moments a season ago. Now to look for consistency, and to do that, Brent Key has certainly bolstered the talent on this roster.
He had.
And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Welch. Oh, he's got a chance. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in his offense.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to fire to the left. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks on the football. He couldn't put enough mustard on it because he was running to his left. Defense takes advantage, forces the interception.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Salter. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Get it out on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Here's a heat. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Let's go! Let's go!
From the red zone, it's Welsh. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Touchdown, Bucks! And the punishment has been extended. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Now he's looking into the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. To the air, it's King. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better.
He tries to take the top off. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
27 jump.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go. Sack.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's, he's running free down the middle. Defense got it, they're on the run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 2nd down coming up.
Set, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered.
There he goes! Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Salter. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes! The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And the Buffaloes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Rutherford. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And the Yellow Jackets will have it first and 10. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Under fire. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Let's go! Let's go! Ready?
Looking to throw, it's Salter. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the route is on.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Looking downfield, it's King. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Ready!
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
He slings it deep to the left. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Motion from the back. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the Texas Longhorns taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Florida State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
They'll run it here. He gets loose. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Now the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? We got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. To the air, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The shotgun running play call. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. A quick juke to get free. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback still with the football. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Change of direction. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Back to throw. It's Manning. Throws it to the right. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made, a lot of space now. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
On the move now. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And a player is down in for that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Scanning the field. It's Castellanos. Caught behind the line. It's Douglas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Robinson. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. To the air, it's Castellanos. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Takes off in a bootleg. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is... He's looking deep here. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back. It's Manning. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Seminoles. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's brought down there.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And that will keep the deficit at 20.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught over the middle. It's White. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Castellanos. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Florida State. And the route is on. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Stands in the pocket, delivers a strike even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to scramble. Sacked on back-to-back plays.
You know, at this point, that sack might as well be a white flag for this offense.
He fakes it, now looks to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. And the gamble doesn't work. Maybe they should have gone for it on fourth down, let the quarterback throw it. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. A handoff to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's White. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Back to their 11-yard line at second and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. And the Noles will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, pass rush gets home.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Manning. To dart right down the middle. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the extra point was up and good. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete, it's 2nd down now.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. QB keeps it himself.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Seminoles with 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Ready.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. It's 2nd down after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time.
Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Dropping back, it's Reed. The tight end has got it.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense.
Just anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Potts. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Nice grab. It's Gibson. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. How about this? Not even 2 minutes in, and this offense has created a quick red zone opportunity. Bringing pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. A completion makes it 2nd down. The back's got it. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. But it can work with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
Touchdown, Aggies. They grab the early lead. Extra point try coming now. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He's going to take off here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw, it's Mateer. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab. It's Burks. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble now. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Burks. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Ott. First down, looking for more now. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The offense threatening now, first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Oklahoma! Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On first down, it's play action. Caught on the shovel pass. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. Short pass finds the tight end.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to...
Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Aggies will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Gibson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Ott. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The Sooners keep the football on the move. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
He's going to hand this off. first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here comes a handoff. Runs through the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice...
The Aggies will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The sure hands, it's Burks. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Looking to scramble to his left. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Graham down the middle. It's Concepcion. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. And the Aggies line it up with first and goal. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's how you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks free with room to run. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down and 10. Delayed handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Using his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, he loses the football. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the 1st down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the 1st down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Moss.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the act that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Fires it to the left side. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Single back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. much speed in that play.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this position. They'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Here's the second down play.
Here we go.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. On the run, it's Barnes. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And the Sooners will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And this goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Let's go.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Black 18. Black 18.
To throw, it's Reed. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
All right, let's
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9.
White 29.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Makes the grab. It's Gibson. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Pressure is coming. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Sooners will have to punt this one. It's a fake, looking for an open man. It's caught, but now can he make the 1st down? And the returner heads out of bounds. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Throwing off play action. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, fires it to the wideout. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here late. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Aggies will have to kick this away. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a draw play. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They're going to run it here. Oh, look at the quick cut. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Clemson Tigers offense will get first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse.